Hey guys, what's up? This is Juan, and this is the Nexus 5. A fantastic phone with only a few compromises and annoyances, but there are some present throughout the OS. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you a couple of tips and tricks that should at least fix some of the compromises and annoyances that come with Google's latest flagship for 2014. So, as always, let's get started. The first tip I have for you guys is on the lock screen. The first two tips actually, so let's just get started again. So the first tip is quick unlock to the camera. Quick unlocking to the camera is a really cool tip, and all you have to do is grab the camera icon from the bottom right corner and drag it into the left. So that opens the camera relatively quickly, probably faster than actually tapping the button and unlocking your device first, and you can just open the camera really quickly and snap off some really fast photos. Here it is again, as you can see there, grab the camera icon from the bottom right corner, swipe it into the left, and you can quickly open your camera app with no problems. This tip is useful if you just want to snap off some quick photos and put them in like the scrapbook that Google Plus Auto Backup does, but it's useful if you just want to snap off some quick photos. The next tip is turn on lock screen widgets. Now, lock screen widgets are a great feature that were introduced in Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean, but were somehow disabled in Android 4.4.2 for some reason. So, to turn them back on, just go into the settings and check Enable Widgets. So, after you turn your phone back off, you'll see that, and turn it back on, you'll see that you have lock screen widgets accessible to you on the lock screen. And as you can see there, I have Dash Clock widget and I have the Sky Weather widget. So again, as you can see here, I have Dash Clock with extensions for Dash Clock and Eye in the Sky Weather widget. And again, lock screen widgets are just a really functional way to keep track of your information. And that was a favorite feature of mine in Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean, and I don't know why they disabled it in KitKat. My next tip is use Google Now. Using Google Now is a great tip because Google Now is one of the best products that Google introduced for Android. Google Now is pretty much a search engine, and it tells you what you want to search before you search it. So I've been doing some research on the HTC One M8, so it shows me some articles about the HTC One M8. Now with the new Google Now launcher, you can still swipe up from the home button to get to Google Now, but a swipe left to your leftmost home screen will also get you to Google Now. Now again, as you can see there, I've been searching about the Nokia X and HTC One M8, so it shows me some more articles about those just in case I want to read them. It also reminds me of my newest calendar appointments and some deal alerts, which is really cool. As you can see, it reminds me of my next calendar appointment, which is to do my homework, and it tells me the weather and as well as directions for a new place, which is really awesome. And it also shows me the show times, which is also really cool just in case I want to catch up on a movie. My next tip is also it has to do with Google Now, and it's use voice search. Voice search is a great thing with Google Now because you can just make voice searches, and it's very comparable to Apple Siri, and if not better. So voice search with the Google Now launcher has also been improved because by saying "Okay Google," you can launch voice search, and you don't have to swipe to the left or swipe up from your home button to launch voice search. You can just say "Okay Google" from the stock Google Now launcher, and voice search will launch. And I just found myself making a lot more voice searches because of voice search. And as you can see here, here's Google Now one more time showing me the show times and my next calendar appointment. And as you can see, I really like Google Now. Now my next couple of tips have to do with the camera and pictures with the phone. Now the camera in Android 4.4.2 has been heavily upgraded to the new Google camera, but the tip is turn HDR Plus on with the Nexus 5. HDR Plus is a great feature, and it makes your photos come out a whole lot more vibrant and a lot more true to life. HDR stands for High Dynamic Range, and HDR Plus is pretty much an improved version of the original HDR. This again makes your pictures come out a whole lot more vibrant, and it does take a while to process, as you saw there, but it's not that bad as it used to be before the Android 4.4.2 camera update. So I just recommend keeping the HDR feature on, and again, it just makes your pictures come out a whole lot better. My next tip is take a screenshot, and to take a screenshot, you will hold down the power button and the volume down button at the same time or simultaneously, and then you will get a nice animation on your screen that looks like that. and you have taken a screenshot. That's pretty much it. But taking a screenshot is really cool, because let's say you found a funny picture but you can't download it, so you would take a screenshot of it and then show it to your friend or something later. But there's so much more functionality with taking a screenshot, but that's just the first idea that came to mind. My next couple of tips have to do with the Nexus 5's battery and how to make it better and improve it. So my first tip is turn the brightness down. For the purpose of this video, my brightness is pretty high, but I usually have it at that level. And as you can see, it's not exactly at the lowest level, but it's very far from the highest level. So I just recommend keeping your brightness low, so then you save some battery life. The Nexus 5 is an IPS display, which is really bright, so you don't really need the brightness to go all the way up or near the highest level. My next tip is turn on battery saving mode in the location settings. To access the battery saving mode settings, go to settings, go to under personal and go to location, and there you should find the category labeled mode and click on high on battery saving. By default, it should be on high accuracy, and high accuracy uses your GPS, Wi-Fi, and mobile networks to determine your location. And battery saving just uses your Wi-Fi and mobile networks, so it saves you the most battery, and I just recommend turning it on. My last battery tip is get a portable charger. And I really like having a portable charger around, because a lot of the times with the Nexus 5, I really just find myself reaching in my pocket and pulling out my portable charger just to make it through the day. Now, this doesn't happen all the time, and more times than not it happens, so I really recommend having a portable charger on you. And as you can see, this is just an NSL portable charger, and it's not the biggest thing in the world. It just lasts me about an hour. It gives me about an hour of charge, which is pretty much all I need until I can get home and charge my Nexus 5 with a regular wall charger. So I recommend having a portable charger around if you have the Nexus 5. My next tip, and pretty much the last tip, is protecting your phone. Now, this tip has to do with protecting your phone with cases, skins, or screen protectors, so let's get into the tip. So again, the tip is just protecting your phone with some accessories, and as you can see right, this is my case. It's the Spiga Neo Hybrid case by SGP, and I have a full review written for Gadget Spot, which is where I write, link in the description. But back to the tip, this protecting your phone with the case is pretty much, you know, one of the most important tips that I have for you, as the Nexus 5 is a bit cheap at $350 unlocked, but $350 is still a lot of money to fork over, so I recommend protecting your investment with a case and a screen protector, maybe just a screen protector or even a skin, but I just recommend protecting your phone with anything like that so you can protect your phone. Again, this is the Spiga Neo Hybrid, and I will have a link below where to buy one. And guys, if you like this video or found it helpful, please give it a like, and comment any feedback down below. Subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.